Good morning.
Hi Dinesh, morning.
So, welcome to the first session, which is going to be virtual thanks to the pandemic. I really welcome you all to the first free structured training of Dream Runners for the Hexaware DRHM, which is going to be conducted on the 19th and 20th of September. I'm Dinesh Giridhar. I'll just quickly introduce the coach of the day and a little bit about Dream Runners and DRHM. Just two words, Dream Runners started off way back in 2008 as a group of young runners who just wanted to start, I would say, initially start walking, and then we got into running, and then we got into serious running full marathons, half marathons, and so on and so forth. So we started the DRHM in Chennai way back in 2012 as a small event, and over the years, it's grown to be a pretty large event. And the Hexaware DRHM this year is going to be virtual. It's the first time we're going to do a virtual event. As part of our Dream Runners half marathon, we've always been encouraging new runners and fresh to actually start running. And we've got a training program by which they can run at least 10 kilometers for the very first time. And we've been very successful over the years to get a lot of people to start running. So this year too, we're going to do the same. And we have wonderful trainers to train you. So today's session is going to be a yoga session. And we have a very, I would say, person who looks like one of us, but someone who's really done something very interesting with yoga. And that's Ramya Giridhar. So Ramya Giridhar started off as like most of us, studying, done a post-graduation in economics. She worked at a bank, an MNC bank, then got into marriage, had kids, took a time off from work, and then she got into yoga for her own personal journey. And as she started practicing yoga, she got into it deeper and deeper. And then she took it more seriously, a lot more than most of us, and then got into deepening her practice, completed her certifications in posture and alignment specialist, sound healing, kids yoga, prenatal yoga, and women's health. She lives in Mumbai, and she takes almost 8 sessions of yoga through the day. And she's as enthusiastic as she starts off, as she ends, at the same time as she ends also. So the yoga session over the next few weeks will be really focused from the idea of, as runners, how yoga can help runners. So we're going to spend some time on posture alignment, on strength, especially the core and quads, hamstrings and hip flexors, flexibility, holding the asanas for long periods helps to loosen up the muscles. And also she will take some time on pranayama and meditation. I think that's very, very important in today's times. So I don't want to bore you more about her. You will really learn a lot. I personally have benefited a lot from her sessions for the last 4 months. And I'm sure all of you are going to benefit enormously over the next 3 to 4 months on these sessions. So over to you, Ramya, and all the very best to all the newbies and even maybe the old bees who are going to start this yoga session today.
Thank you so much, Dinesh, for these kind words. Good morning, everybody. Like Dinesh said, my name is Ramya Giridhar. I would like to start off the session by thanking all the organizers of Dream Runners. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. And thank you for giving me this platform to interact with all the registered runners. We are going to be doing this yoga journey for the next couple of months. And we're going to be doing, like Dinesh said, I'm going to concentrate on a lot of flexibility, mobility, strength, pranayama, meditation. Today, we're going to be doing a session, which will be a combination of vinyasa flow and hip opening sequence. So what is vinyasa flow? It's a simple sequence of asanas. A very simple example would be like that of a Surya Namaskar. So you're going to be progressively transiting from one asana to the other. And why hip opening? Because I think hip opening is a very, very important function, especially for runners, because hip mobility is what helps you in enhancing and improving your stride. So I think as runners, you all want to improve your stride. And a tight hip, a tight pair of hips is only going to hinder that movement and mess up the mechanics. So we're going to be working a lot on hip mobility, which will have a trickle down effect on the rest of the running muscles. So we're going to start off with some very, very simple stretches. So I would like to all to stand up. So I want you to keep your feet together, your tummy tucked in, your hands by your sides. So we're going to start off by rolling it 5 times clock and 5 anti-clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to get your fingers together and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to keep your hands in front. Stretch these fingers. Hold it for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be doing a little bit for the legs. I want your hands on your hips and just simple circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go on to your tippy toes and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Onto your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just loosen up everything. A lot of blood circulation happening in your body now. Okay, we're going to start off with the vinyasa flow. So I'm going to be showing the side so you all can see the entire movement. I want you all sitting in Vajrasana first. Okay. Now I believe yoga is for everybody, all age, all size, all shapes. So for some reason, you're not able to sit in Vajrasana like this. I would recommend you take a blanket, which is available with all of us, roll it, and either keep it under your ankles so you don't get any kind of ankle pain. Roll it under that. Keep your ankle. So it also becomes restorative, right? So you're going to be like this, or you could also keep it in between your bottom and your heels, whatever suits you. So during the course of our sessions, I'm also going to show asanas which can be modified, right? So I'm going to sit in Vajrasana, tall and straight. My spine is straight. My tummy is tucked in. My hands on my knees. All my sessions will concentrate on your breath work. So you're going to follow the inhalation and exhalation as we go by, right? So if we sit in Vajrasana, you're going to inhale and kneel up, hands up. Every time we do asanas with our hands up, I want it nice and strong, right? So we're going to take our hands up. You're going to activate all your muscles from your shoulder to your fingertips. Your fingers are nicely spread across. So strong arms. You're going to inhale, kneel up. You're going to exhale, come into a child pose. So hands on the floor and head down. Again, if you have issues resting your head down, separate your knees. Okay, you can sit on your heels by separating and rest your head onto the floor. You're going to come back into a cat on inhalation. Inhale, look up. In a cat, your shoulder is the same level as your wrist. And the more you look up, the better for your back. Exhale, you're going to round up your shoulder, neck and chin lock. You're going to press your palms onto the floor, curl your toes into a downward dog. Now, the downward dog is the cornerstone of the asanas because it's a beautiful asana for stretches all over the body. It's also a mild inversion. So you're going to be in downward dog. A lot of times I've seen students not being able to place your feet on the floor. It's fine. Take one step ahead and then you can place your feet. If you're not able to place, it's perfectly fine. Keep your heels up. The more you practice, the better it becomes. And from here, we move into something called the upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Shvasana. So you're on your toes. In the upward dog, it's only your palms and your toes on the floor. We're going to come back into the downward dog. So we're going to finish this asana the way we started. We're going to come back into a cat, camel, get into a child pose. Inhale, kneel up. Exhale, on to Vajrasana, right? So we're going to repeat the vinyasa. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to do 2 vinyasa. We're going to do hip opening. So we're going to insert the vinyasa again. So there is a lot of flexibility and there's a lot of strength also happening at the same time, right? So we're going to sit in Vajrasana, spine straight and tall. We're going to inhale, sharp hands. We're going to exhale into a child pose. We're going to inhale into a cat, look up. We're going to exhale into a camel, round up your back. Press your palms onto the floor, curl your toes into a downward dog, into an upward dog, downward dog again. Come back into a cat, a camel, child pose. Inhale, kneel up, sharp hands, sharp fingers. Exhale into a Vajrasana. So a lot of times I've realized that people find Surya Namaskar very boring, right? And they feel that too many asanas that I have to do in Surya Namaskar. This is, you kind of cover almost all the asanas in this vinyasa. It's also a beautiful morning kickstart. So if you can spare about 10 minutes doing this, 5 rounds, 10 rounds with the right kind of breath, it really keeps your mood also high up the whole day, right? So we've done 2 vinyasas. Now I would like you all to stand up. We're going to do some hip opening sequences, right? So the first, before we start, I'm going to do some bit of posture alignment. So I want your feet together. I want your fingers sharp, right? And your tummy tucked in, okay? Your chin parallel to the floor. And I want you standing here for 15 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The most important in this is the spine alignment. So most often than not, what we've all used to standing like this. We're all used to the slouch in our body, right? So the slouch is where it starts the neck pain, the back pain, your glutes. It's all a trickle down effect. So consciously, every time you stand, I want you to take your two fingers and push your chin back. So the minute you push your chin back, there's a beautiful alignment of the spine, right? And every time you stand, gently roll your shoulders behind. So the hunch is not there. So this is how you look. Your chest opens up, you roll your shoulders behind, and your spine is beautifully aligned, right? So this is what we've started off with. The first one we're going to be doing is something called the Vrikshasana, the tree pose, which is for our hip opening and also the balance, right? Now, like I said earlier, yoga is for everybody. So if you're not able to balance for some reason, please take the support. You have a wall, you have a chair, whatever you require. So I'm going to show how we're going to be doing classical, and then I'm going to show the modification for you, right? The classical is where you take one leg up, right? The important thing in Vrikshasana is the foot is close to your groin and the knee is to the side. So if you're a beginner to yoga and you're not able to lift, it's fine. Take your foot below wherever it is. Just make sure that your knee is not coming forward. It is to the side, right? And I would like you all to start off with your hands here. You can keep your hands here. You can keep your hands above. Whatever is comfortable, please do so. If you're not able to balance, please take the support of the chair. Get your foot up. And we're going to go here for 15 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands by your side and you're down. We go on to your right. Right foot near your groin. Right knee to the side. 15 counts. 5, 4, tuck in your tummy. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down, right? So the Vrikshasana is something I teach all the kids and all the adults, and you realize over a period of time, our sense of balance is completely gone, right? So this is something that you can practice just for the kick of it, that you can hold on for 15 counts, 30 counts, 45 counts, as many times as you want. It's a beautiful hip opening as well as a balancing pose. So the next one that we're going to be doing is the hip abductor, which is again very, very essential for our mobility, right? So you take the support, like I always say. If not, get your right knee up first and then slowly open it up to your right side. Here, what is important is that you don't tilt to one side. I don't want a load on one side, okay? So we're going to start off by keeping here, it's perfectly fine. Keep one hand on your hip and slowly with time, just spread it open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center, leg on the floor. So the leg that is down, I want you to dig in your toes. So for example, I'm lifting my left leg up, right? So there's a lot of work happening in the leg that is static. So dig in your toes and make sure that you have the balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Concentrate on the tummy being tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center and down. We get back to our vinyasa. 2 rounds of that. Like I said, use props. If you're not able to do it, end of the day, you're going to feel good about doing the asanas. We're sitting in Vajrasana. Inhale, Hands up. Exhale into a child pose. Inhale, cat. Exhale, camel. Curl your toes into a downward dog. Another important thing in downward dog is not to get your shoulders touching your ears. Then you're going to have a neck pain. So spread your shoulders out. Keep enough space between your ears and your shoulders. It also helps you go down further. Into a upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Shvasana. Come back into Adho Mukha Shvasana. Into a cat, shoulder and wrist, same level. Into camel. Stretch your hands into a child pose. Inhale, kneel up. Exhale, down. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now, let's go to some more hip opening. Like I said, the downward dog is the cornerstone of all the asanas. So we'll start off with the downward dog. So I'm going to show you the side angle and one facing straight. So you kind of figure out what we're doing exactly. So before you go into the downward dog, sit in a child pose, curl your toes, palms pressed onto the floor and into a downward dog. Right? Now take your right leg in between your palms. Here again, because of tightness, a lot of you would be, I'm assuming, that you'll be able to reach here, right? I don't want you stretching your legs forward. Just be where you are. So if you can only get your foot till here, it's fine. Leave it. Keep your hands here. I'm just going to take it forward. Okay, this is the starting position. And another thing that I want you all to take care is the knee. So if you want to keep a support below the knee that's resting on the floor, please do so. You get amazing knee pads. You have blankets, whatever you want, make sure that you keep it, right? So you're going to keep here. Then you're going to come up, interlock your fingers around your knees, right? Your back is absolutely straight. Your chest is opened up. Your fingers curled around your knees. Now, I want you to push, keep your hand on your tailbone and lunge forward. Right? Your hip opening is already started. Please take care that the knee does not cross your toes here. So just keep it as it is. Your fingers curled around your knee and just be here. Tummy tucked in, chest open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the floor, taking your right leg behind. We move on to our left leg. Right? Fingers around your knees. Push your tailbone. So I don't want a curvature of your back. I don't want you doing this, right? So keep your hand on your tailbone. Push it. push it, push it. 15 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come back. I'm going to quickly show for the frontal view. You're going to keep something for your knee if required. Hands here. Fingers tucked around the knees. Push your tailbone. Push, 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 push. And hold it here. Come back. We repeat with the other leg. And back. Right? Okay. The next hip opening is, you're going to go back into the same position. Your right leg is here. You're going to keep your hands on the floor. You're going to bend your left leg, right? Your right hand on the left foot. Your left heel touching your butt. This is also a twist. So I want you nicely looking up. So it's a beautiful churning of our abdomen and a hip opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. There are times when you will not be able to hold your foot, right? If you're not able to reach it, it's fine. Take a rope, take a dupatta, whatever is available, tuck it around and then pull it, right? If possible, keep them close to your butt. We move on to the other side. So I bend my right leg. My fingers are on the foot. My heel is close to my bum. And I look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. I want to sit in the child pose for a few seconds. And then we go back to our vinyasa. I hope you guys are doing fine till now. 2 rounds of vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to repeat the breath work so you kind of get used to it. And then I'm not going to say it. Exhale into a camel. Curl your toes. Downward dog. Downward again. Once more. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Adho Mukha Shavasana. This is my favorite asana. Cat. Camel. Child pose. Kneel up. And down. Beautiful. Let's go on to the next one. So I want you all standing up. We're going to be doing something called the warrior pose. It's the Veerabhadrasana, right? So I want you to keep your feet together. Just remember to tuck in your tummy at all times, right? So you're going to keep your hands in Namaste. Bend your knees and jump out. Sharp hands. Your left your left foot towards your right foot. Your right foot towards the right side. Now, I want you to bend your right knee. Again, the knee cannot cross the toes. So to extend the distance, move your left leg. The lower you go, the better opening you get, right? So I want you all standing like a warrior, sharp hands, strong legs, tummy tucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. Turn your foot. So we always end the asana the way we start. So it's also graceful and it's a smooth transition, right? So I come back here, keep my hands in front, bend your knees, jump up. Right foot towards the left, left. And always make sure that it's in the same line. So I draw the line. The left foot is in the center of the right foot, right? So extend, hands, strong hands, and we go to the side. Move your right leg so you get enough space to open up. Strong hands, strong legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And jump back. Right? Now again, use a chair if you need the support. If you think you're going to lose balance, it's perfectly fine. You have a wall. Hold on to the wall on either side. Keep your hands here. If you're not able to stretch your leg too much, start off like this and then slowly move on to this. Right? Okay. Now, the next one is again a progression from the Virabhadrasana. So I'm going to show you the back side so you understand what I'm doing exactly. I keep my hands in a namaste. I stretch. Right foot to the right side. Hands by my side. I'm in Virabhadrasana for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I get my hands in a namaste. I revolve. My left elbow is on my right knee. Okay? My elbow pointing up and not down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back the same way you started. I'm also going to show some variation. So just wait for that. Jump back. My hands again in a namaste. I squat and I jump. Left foot to the left side. Right foot turning to the left. I'm in a nice strong warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands in a namaste. And we go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the center and jump. Like I said, use this. Okay, we're going to be here. Hold on to the chair and then just turn behind. If you think your elbow is not touching the knee, please don't stress over it. Bend your knee, hold on to the chair and do a spinal twist. So the effect is the same. With practice, you'll be able to move on to the other one. Right? Okay. We go on to 2 more rounds of vinyasa. I hope you're all doing fine. And happy faces. Vajrasan. Child pose. Cat. Camel. Upward. Downward. Cat. Cat is a beautiful asana when you get any kind of pinch on your back. Please practice this. Sometimes after a heavy run, you might feel a pinch on your back. So please do the cat and camel as many times as you wish. Stretch your hands into a cat. Look up. Into a camel. Round up. Cat. Kneel up and down. Beautiful. We go on to the next hip opening. This is called the lizard pose. I'm extremely scared of one reptile, that's the lizard, but I enjoy the pose a lot, right? So we're going to start off the same way that we did the previous. You're going to keep your right leg in front and your hands, palms are going to be in front of your right foot. So just adjust yourself. Your palms are in front of the right foot. I'm going to gently place my elbows right next to my foot, right? And then curl my toes and I'm off my left knee. I hope I look like a lizard and I look down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there's an important variation here. A lot of people are unable to place the elbows down. No worries. Take a blanket and place it. So I'm going to show you with the blanket. I'm also going to show you a front angle, okay? So I have my left foot in front of me. I have my blanket here. My palms are on the floor, right? It's ahead of the foot. I gently place it. So increase the height. Just increase the height as much as you want. You are curling your right toes, lifting it off the floor, and you look down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, and we go back. I want to experience with the props, without the props, right? Okay, we're going to do one last hip opening. I'm sure as runners, you've all done it. It's very similar to your low lunge. It's called the Anjaneya Asana. Again, keep something for your knee. I'm going to take my right foot in front of me. I'm going to lunge forward. Here, it's okay for your knee to cross your toes, so you get enough stretch. Sharp hands. Take your hands up. If you can keep it in a namaste, please do so, or else you can keep it here. Okay, keep lunging forward so you feel the hip opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. I take my right leg behind, left leg ahead. Right? So you start off by keeping the knees squared off. So it's squared off, the toes curling, sharp hands. 1, 2, 3. Keep lunging forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down, left foot behind. Let's move into our child pose. We're going to finish the asanas with 2 more rounds of the vinyasa. Inhale, exhale. Cat, camel. Downward, upward. Downward, cat, camel, child pose, kneel up and down. One last time with the right breath work. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Into a downward, into an upward, into a downward, into a cat, into a camel, into a child pose, kneel up, and we finish with the Vajrasana. Okay, excellent. Now, I want you all sitting either in Vajrasana or in Sukhasana. Sukhasana is nothing but keeping your cross-legged. If you have an elevation, it just helps in the spine being upright, right? So I want you sitting, palms open. Get your heart rate back, breath back. Slow down your breath. I'm a big believer of breath work. And there's this famous quote that I use for all my students. If you own your breath, nobody can steal your peace. I think it's a beautiful quote, and we all can use it. I'm going to take a minute to explain what breath work is. We're all used to doing shallow breathing, right? We all breathe from our chest. But what happens is when you do the conscious breathing, which is you're slowing down your breath, it has an immediate effect on your respiratory system. It gets your heart rate down. It moves into your nervous system, and it automatically goes and sits in our gut. So the gut is the second brain. So at times of anxiety and stress, we all subconsciously breathe fast, right? So how do we control that? We slow down our breath. So there's a reason why the tortoise outlives everything and everybody vis-a-vis a dog. The longevity of a dog is about 14 or 15 years because if you see, they're always panting. They're always breathing fast, right? Whereas a tortoise is just slowing down. I'm sure we don't want to live up to 150 years, but I think 80 is okay. Even for that, we need to kind of work on our breath work and slow it down, right? So how do we slow it down? I want you to start off because I'm not sure how many of you have done pranayama or any breath work. So we're going to start off very simple. I'm going to make you keep your hand on your belly. When you inhale, the principle is that your stomach balloons out, becomes a big balloon. When you exhale, you're deflating the balloon, right? So when you inhale, your stomach bulges out. When you exhale, your stomach is as close to your spine as possible. But having said that, since today is the first class, let's be on the cautious side. I want you to take a very, very simple breath. So it's just one step ahead of your shallow breathing, right? So you're going to keep your hand on your belly. You're going to inhale to the count of 2. 1, 2, you finish your breath. You're going to exhale to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. 2 more rounds. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Every time you do your pranayama or the breath work, the only important physical aspect is that you keep your spine tall and spine straight. It's okay for you to stretch your legs. It's okay for you to sit in Vajrasan, Sukhasan, like I said. Just make sure your spine is tall and straight. It's also okay for you to take the rest, back rest, right? Now we're going to do something called the pranayama. Pranayama is basically controlling your breath. I'm going to give you very simple pranayama. There's something called the alternate breathing, where you use both your nadis. So you have the left nostril, you have the right nostril. The left nostril is important to cool our system. It gets the temperature down. And the right nostril is what does the heat. It increases the heat in our body. So on a physical level, it's important to balance the temperature. And as a nostril, a lot of people who suffer from allergies, they say that I can only breathe from one nostril, the other is blocked. So what we're going to be doing now helps in opening up your nostrils, helps you breathe much better, and there's a lot more intake of oxygen and blood flow, right? So we are only going to be doing 3 rounds of each. You're going to first start off by only inhaling and exhaling through your left nostril, right? Take your right thumb, close your right nostril. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale. Inhale through your nose, stomach ballooned out. Exhale through your nose, stomach pulled in. We move on to our right nostril. With your little finger, close your left. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your right. We're going to use both the nostrils now. We're going to only use your left for inhalation and your right for exhalation. Okay, 3 rounds. You're going to inhale through your right, stomach bulging out. You're going to inhale through your left, stomach bulging out. Close your left. Exhale through your right, stomach pulled in. Inhale through your left. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your left. Exhale through your right. The fourth one is where we're going to be inhaling through your right, exhaling through your left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to finish off with something called the Anulom Vilom, or the alternate nostril breathing. It's just a culmination of whatever you've done till now. So you're going to inhale from the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. That makes it one round. We're going to be doing 3 rounds of that. Inhale, exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Exhale through your left. Will you keep your palms open on your knees, eyes closed, and just enjoy the breath work that you just did. We're going to be doing a very simple meditation where I want you all to back count from 20 to 0. So it goes 20, 19, 18 till 0. Every even number, I want you exhaling out. So which means that you start off with your exhalation. Every odd number, I want you inhaling, right? So for the benefit of all, I'm going to say it aloud, but I want you saying it mentally. 20, exhale. 19, inhale. 18, exhale. 17, inhale. 16, exhale. 15, inhale. 14, exhale. 13, inhale. 12, exhale. 11, inhale. 10, exhale. 9, inhale. 8, exhale. 7, inhale. 6, exhale. 5, inhale. 4, exhale. 3, inhale. 2, exhale. 1, inhale. So the way I teach meditation is that you're just mindful of what you're doing. You're mindful of your breath. It's perfectly fine for you to have thoughts coming in and going out. All that you need to do is get your attention back to your breath. Now, when you do this meditation yourself, you will realize that all your concentration and your focus is only on the number and where your breath work is. So I want you all to experience that on your own during the course of the day. And it's fine. Do not fight your thoughts. Let it come and go. Just gently get your focus back to your breath. Rub your hands on your eyes, on your face. Thank you so very much. I hope you all enjoyed your sessions. If you have any queries, any questions, please bring them on.
Thank you, Ramya, for the session. On behalf of Dream Runners, I would like to thank Ramya for the session. I hope all of you enjoyed it. It's a big privilege for us to host this session because we're trying to reach out to as many as possible during these testing times. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our title sponsors, Hexaware, for standing by us, and our training sponsor, Wells Fargo. Thank you so much, and I'm sure we'll have a long association going forward from here. Any questions we are ready to take? Ramya is waiting to respond to your questions. Thank you. You can also probably type in the questions, and we can always respond later also. Thank you so much. We've been reading all the responses here. The responses have been very good. Thank you so much. There are two questions. Yes, will I just take those questions? Okay, there is a running question. I think we should ask the other coach Ranjini on that. The session is going to be on Monday. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There are two questions. Yes, let's just take those questions. Okay, there is a running question. I think we should ask the other coach Ranjini on that. The session is going to be on Monday. Ramya, any special exercise for back pain? Can you just explain that, please?
Yeah, for back pain, like I said, if your back is sore, we did the cat and camel. That's one very nice asana that you should do. And another is when you have a back pain, I suggest that you don't do anything, just rest it. But how do you rest it? I want you lying down on the floor and then keep your leg up, right? Keep your leg up and just spread your hands And just take long breaths here. So it kind of mentally slows you down, and your back also beautifully tunes into that. This is one. And another one is where you bend your knees, take your knees close to your chest, and then spread them. So your elbows are on the floor. So when you do this, you'll see that your back is in one straight line. It's getting massaged onto the floor. Again, use your breath, inhale and exhale for as many counts as possible. And one last is the spinal twist, where you take both your legs to one side. Your cheek is on the other side. You twist. Come back to the center. Take it on to the other side and you twist. And down. And every time you get up, just don't get up as you are. Just go to one side, take a couple of seconds, and then sit up. This, I think you should all do every time you go for a run. It just helps in soothing your back. I hope that answers your query.
Ramya, there's one more question.
Yeah.
This is, it says, when I do pranayama in sitting, I will get pain just below the shoulder. Can you please explain why?
Okay, this is because, like I said, there is a lot of stiffness. For all of us, there is stiffness that goes and sits either on our lower back, on our shoulder, on our neck. So what I would like you to do is, instead of sitting without a support, take the support of the back. Just go so your shoulder is always, just going to move this for a second. So you have a good back support, right? So there is resting. I can't show you properly because of the sofa, but if you can take a wall and just make sure that your shoulders are rolled behind and gets nicely pressed. And then slow down your breath. So sometimes what also happens is we try to have a target of, I need to do inhalation of 5 rounds. I need to do an exhalation of 7 rounds. It's fine. It's fine if you just do 1, 2, 3. Try and do progressively. So you start off with probably 2 inhalations, move on to 3 exhalations. And then after some time, 3 inhalations and 4 exhalations, right? So make sure that you support your back. And also it shows that you have, I don't know whether it's a male or a female who's asking questions, but most often than not, most of our female bodies, we don't have the upper body strength, right? But having said that, even men have those issues. So I want you to do whatever stretches that we did in the morning before you do your pranayama. Just make sure there's a lot of blood circulation here. Twist, turn, stretch your hands up, stretch your hands down. So just loosen up this so there's a lot more blood circulation, and then try the pranayama and see if it works.
Ramya, if you can take one more question.
Yes, yes, please.
It says, after relaxing from Vajrasana, the pain in the knee joint is common, or should be done something about it?
Okay, so mostly if you have a persisting knee issue, do not sit in Vajrasana. So I'm assuming as runners, you would be taking care of your knees. But having said that, most of you will also have knee pain. We are going to be doing a session for knee. In the course of the sessions, we're going to be doing one specifically for knee strengthening. But like I said, what will help you is to keep a blanket. So, and another thing is when you're sitting down, I don't want you sitting down like this. So try not to put any pressure on the knees, right? So let the knee not be the first contact to sitting down. Use your side muscles, sit on your, so I mean, you're going to stand up, just place your hand, rest your butt, and then sit down instead of resting your knees first. Please use the blanket. So when you're sitting in Vajrasana, If you're able to sit comfortably in a Vajrasana, but you're just worried about your knees, keep it like this. Okay. But if you think the knee pain still persists, just let go of this. It's perfectly fine not to stretch your body. Try this. I want you to try taking a knee support and then trying sitting in Vajrasana, or else just let it be for some time and then keep practicing it, right? Or nothing that you can do is just spread your knees. This is not your classical Vajrasana, but it has the same benefits. Like I said, what is important is that your back is absolutely straight and aligned. Yeah. Like I said, yoga is for everybody. It's not about touching the floor. It's about experiencing the entire journey of touching the floor. So I'm going to be taking a lot of modifications during the course of our sessions. So please feel free to ask so I can clarify all your doubts.
Thank you so much, Ramya.
Most welcome. It was my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Ramya. We would like to close the session with this. Would request all our viewers to subscribe to the channel and also ensure that you spread the word around about our free virtual training. I once again would like to thank our sponsors, our title sponsors, Hexaware and Wells Fargo. And we would love to see all of you and your friends and your family for the next strength and conditioning session, which will be on the 13th of July at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.